Hey, how's it going? Well, everything was really good, but the family group chat is just blowing up right now. My aunt just texted and they think my uncle has prostate cancer. Oh, wow. What do you think caused it? I don't know. I mean, there's no history of prostate cancer in our family, and he's one of those super healthy 65-year-olds. He's always been fit, still goes to the gym, he eats really healthy. That's why this is really unexpected. Well, can you think of any conflicts he may have had? No, things are actually really great in his life. He just became a grandpa for the first time, and he has been over the moon about it. You should have seen the smile on his face in the pictures. Happiest man alive. Oh, wow, that is wonderful. Yeah, it's so great, especially because my cousin's wife had a couple of miscarriages prior to this baby. So we were so happy for them. And my uncle, he's the only son in the family, and my cousin is his only son. So he's been very passionate about carrying on the family name. Okay, now the story's coming together. What do you mean? Well, whenever there's a symptom in the body, we always have to look at the organ involved and what the biological purpose of that organ is. So the biological purpose for the prostate is to add prostatic fluid to the ejaculate. It creates a nutritious environment for the sperm, and it also adds muskiness, which signals to the ladies around strength and potency. And so the biological conflict for the prostate is about procreation. It's also about sex and sexuality. And so if the man is either feeling emasculated or if there is a question or a conflict around procreation. So in the example of your uncle, when his son's wife was experiencing these miscarriages, that is a conflict shock about procreation. Are we going to be able to carry on the family line? And so the ancient biological program in his psyche that was turned on is all about survival and reproduction. And so if he can't have grandchildren, through his son, and he has the shock, his prostate gets the message to enhance, to proliferate. And we can see the biological meaning is so that he can fulfill the job of carrying on the family line. Wow, that is so crazy and interesting and makes so much sense. And now that your cousin had the baby, it sounds like the conflict for him has come into resolution, which is when the swelling and symptoms arise that typically sends the person into the doctor to get checked out, which is often where they receive a diagnosis. I wonder what I can do to help. Yeah, it really depends. If a person doesn't know this information in advance of a symptom or diagnosis, it's hard to nearly impossible to unravel 60-some years of believing that cancer is a mistake. Most people will just end up following along with conventional medical protocols because that's what makes them feel the safest, even if often what they're doing doesn't make the most biological sense. Yeah, I can see that. That is why it's so important for us to share Dr. Hammer's discoveries of the 5 biological laws to people long before they have a diagnosis or end up in that position. Well, I will definitely keep sharing your stories and sharing the message and sending the GNM 101 link to people.